Great, alright. So now that this uses Monaco, the experience is a lot better. But what it really needs is a way to handle errors without losing its mind. That would be really nice. At the moment, I'm not really sure what's causing the errors, so... Yeah. Or causing, I guess, the errors to prevent it from working. Because this will autoplay, and I could make this have an error like this, and I fixed it so it'll stop. But if I remove that error, like, it's broken into perpetuity. I don't know why that happens. So let's see. What should be happening is when this renders, either because I hit the render button, or it does it on the timeout. Render scene. Wait, is this an app? Render scene. It's just gonna clear that timeout and then emit the render. Okay. So I'll just make sure that's actually happening. Like so. Okay, so that's what I expect when I remove this. It does emit the render, but it doesn't do anything. So it does get here. So presumably it runs render scene, gets here. If it hit that error, it would have emitted a pause, so it would have paused playback. So it'd come here. Play render that value, that'll be false. So it'll come here to start new scene. Which this all looks correct. Canvas start new scene equals true. All of this looks right. And I'll switch play render value to true. Oh no, that's the callback. So just go here to canvas start new scene. So that should go here. That's kind of weird. This is done by toggling. That's probably going to be something buggy. Oh, it gets set to false in the callback. Interesting. Okay, so I'll see if that happens after the error. So I go here, cause an error. So that breaks it, remove this. It emits the render, but it doesn't do anything after that. So here, emit render, editor get value selected scene.value. So why would that stop here? I'll just log this. I'm gonna say like this. Oh man. Say like this equals, and then just put the variable there. Okay, then do this. Play under loop.value equals false. Now that's true. So to go here to start new scene. Start new scene. So we'll set this to true. This must be false by default, right? Yeah, it is. So why is that not updated? Hey, Daryl Golden, what's going on? I'm just doing some error handling so that I can hopefully make the user experience on this a little better. Because this is usable right now, but if you try to use it without opening the terminal or the console here, then it's not that usable actually. Because if you hit a Python error, it just won't tell you. So it sets this to true. Was this already true or something? I guess it must have been. Like if I console log what this was before. Then if both of these are true, then that would make some sense. A little. Yeah, little, I guess. Okay, so it's already true, then it's setting it to true again, so that would explain why this isn't updating. Okay, so the first time I render here, actually any of the times that I render first, no, the first time this play render loop is false. So it'll go here and it'll do start new scene here. And then this basically needs to set canvas start new scene to false on its own, I guess. Why does canvas finish not do this? Oh, I guess it does, because it does run canvas callback. Oh, but I set that callback to nothing. Here, it doesn't do anything. What needs to happen is here, it still needs that callback. And that callback is just set. Canvas start new scene to false. Where the heck is canvas start new scene? Oh, there. So anytime you start new scene, now the first time, I hate callbacks, this is so dumb. If this is true, meaning it's already playing, then it'll start the scene here, come back, run this canvas callback. Oh, and this will do canvas start new scene to true. Oh, so this always does have the callback. Anytime this is switched to true. Anytime start new scene is called, this callback will be set. So what I thought was the problem might not have been the problem. The question is why, if there's an error, why would this not call the callback here? It should still call canvas finished here, which should call this. Here I'll say setting this to false. This is the starting new scene. No, this should be starting new scene. Okay. So it admits this render, play render loop.value equals false. And it sets canvas start new scene to false here. So that worked perfectly. Set it back to false. And this time, send canvas start new scene to true on landing 210. It sets it to true. Wait, how is it false? Because dollar canvas start new scene. Value. I know, it's always setting it to true here. So I should say should print out its original value, then print out what it's changing it to. And here I'll set it to false. Okay, it's false, it's set to true, and it starts the new scene, but it's never set back to false. So that is a problem. How is that possible, though? It says starting new scene right here. Oh, it fails during setup. Interesting. So if this fails during setup, when can I set the canvas thing back to false or whatever? It feels a lot like this isn't the right way to do this. Canvas start new scene. It's basically doing a bunch of initialization for the scene. Is there a way to do this on my own? Kinda. Register render functions. Well, even this is passed down from the props. Oh, I need a reference to the canvas. I think. Okay, that does almost nothing. That does almost nothing. This does almost nothing. Is there really any reason I have to do this down here? Because I also already have access to the scene, I think. Where did the scene come from? Oh no, this is a 3JS scene. So I won't have access to that. I think. Wait, no, this has to be a manim scene. Oh no, it's not. 3.scene. That's doing scene equals new scene. So I use scene as a global. Yeah, that's where I have to do this. So maybe I could move this scene object into the landing page. I think that should be doable. And then that'll be a prop. It would be pretty weird though, I think. Or would it? Let's see, the renderer only needs a canvas. It's only the render function that needs a scene. Maybe I could just move that entire thing into the root component. I think that would simplify the rendering logic a fair bit. Because this operation, canvas start new scene, which requires this awkward callback. Could just be done here. What does this do? Play render loop dot value equals false. Oh yeah, that kind of has to be done that way. Not really getting around that. Maybe I should just move this into the scene. Or into the landing page, like the scene, the camera, and the renderer. Oh wait. Render.DOM-element.add event listener. I'll still have to do some sort of initialization in this component because I have to add this to the DOM element. Yeah, so I'd still end up doing something like this. I'd end up listening for a signal. And like when I get that signal, I have to do this. Okay, I wonder if I can just emit this earlier. I wonder if that'll help. Right, so error there, here. Cannot read property emits options. What does that mean? Emit of canvas finished. Unhandled. Error during execution of scheduler flush. There's likely a view internals bug. That's annoying. It probably means I can't emit if that thing has an error, if I had to guess. Split panes. It doesn't go any further than the split panes, though. So maybe I need like a try. Let's see if this helps. This had to be like a finally, I think. And this catch air, what should happen? Previous timestamp equals null. So when you get here, oh, I can just have like a status or whatever. So here, this can be a false. Here, this can be a true. And the previous timestamp will be null. Okay. So this will emit canvas finished, so that'll go here. That'll emit canvas finished. Of the same thing. This has to be like a status. And here I'll have to pass that status. So then this callback is going to get that status, pass it here. So that brings me to here, I think. I'll just say if status, and status means it happened successfully. So all of this should happen. And if it doesn't, then what? Well, I shouldn't set this to true. I should set this to false either way. Canvas callback equals null, and I should do that either way. It's just only if the status is set do I do the play render loop equals true, I think. But now I can see if that gets set to false. That looked a lot more tame than usual, which is interesting. I guess because I caught it rather than just letting it propagate all the way up. And then I'll try doing this. Okay, then that did work. So that's pretty good. But really I should be doing this with a draw function probably. Like putting an error here. And that didn't totally lose its mind either, so that's good. Okay, and that worked too. So I didn't actually follow all of that out, but it looks like it worked itself out pretty well. Where are all those console logs? Is that all of them? Canvas 63. Landing 191. App 213. That might have been all of them, I can't really tell. I would really prefer not to have to do this thing though. Like setting a sentinel value and then emitting something to unset the sentinel value, that's really weird. It's basically like when I click the render button, I want to run code on this child component. So how would I do that? Yeah, that's really weird. Call a function and a child component. I think I've searched this before. Then at click equals child dot say hello. Create a ref for the child component and you'll be able to call them methods and access all the data it has. Maybe that's what I have to do. There's no gain from using a prop/watcher method. This is what I'm doing. And that method is far more convoluted, so I have to dig in the child component to understand what's going on. This is... yeah, I think this is just true. This person says it's not recommended. You should rely on the contract. What the heck does that mean? The contract in view relies on the fact that the parent communicates with the children via props and children commit with the parent via emit or events. So yeah. Is this person saying put a function on the child component? Define trigger data on the parent? Pass that trigger and watch it. Yes, that's what I was doing. I don't like the way how a prop is being used as a trigger here. Yeah, it's weird. And you are now as much relying on the internal structure of the component. In the internal structure of the component, you're relying on the props that the component exposes. Maybe this just requires thinking about the design some more. Okay. But from a standpoint of air handling, that works a lot better. So for example, I should be able to close this. And if I put something that doesn't make sense, I mean, this is exactly what I checked. If I have a setup that doesn't make sense, there needs to be an indication that an error occurred here. But it is good that later on, if I fix that, it'll fix itself. Which means I can do things like change this to a radius of 3. And it'll do that on its own, although the tangent goes off screen now. Another 2.5. Oh, the draw function doesn't do anything here. I don't really want to change anything of this. Maybe I could change the thickness of something. Where's the circle? This stroke width equals 6. If I update that, I hope I accounted for that. Yeah, that works. But I already think it's thick enough. Really. Okay, but it's really nice that that handles those errors on its own. Now I need to log them, probably here. And I should probably log them there by default. That's probably what should happen. So there should be like tabs here or something that lets you switch between the terminal and seeing logs. Let me see if I can even... Yeah, I catch the error if there's an error. Oh, and here I also catch an error if there's an error. Then I emit pause. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. But what I want to do is print... How does I just console log the error? Okay, that worked. Even got the line number right. So that's pretty good. Okay, okay. So I think I want to do is emit this error up to the app. And then print it to the screen or whatever here. So I am probably going to need this to have like tabs to switch between the terminal and the logs. Which means some UI stuff. It'll be like a toolbar, not quite. Well, sort of like this. I don't even know how it's styled, this thing. This is what it'll have to be, tabs. Okay. W tabs items equals... Oh, it's gonna need like some sort of content here. Which I'm sure it has. Event slots, item content. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. Item content dot X? Oh, it's for that index. Item title. Okay. So that'll be on the terminal here? Okay, maybe this won't be as bad as I possibly thought. What I'll have to do is put the tab component basically where the terminal is. Colon items. I don't want to list like this. I have to do item content dot... Oh, wait. Slots. I wish I knew how to use... Okay, like this. How to use templates. So I'll have to do this. Template. Content.1, I guess. So that's starting at 1. But it doesn't like that. Doesn't support any modifier. Well, that's annoying. Does that mean I put a list here, or what? X and an integer starting at 1. I wish there was an example of this. You know, title. As a V model. Maybe this is supposed to be just a list or something, but how would you pass a list to a template? It doesn't really make sense. A custom title for a single tab. Maybe they do this with the titles. It's just using item title equals index. Oh, is that what I should do? W tabs. Like have an items list. And then like set this to a index or whatever. Because it looks like it's getting this index variable from nowhere. Is this me not knowing how view works? No, unused. I put one here. Unexpected token. Customizing the tabs and title content. This must be it. It is using whatever and like dot a number. Item title .3. Why .3? And the title is an icon, a span, and then another icon. A heart, then the title. Okay, so like this. Equals item. And item is read from this, which is an object. Interesting. Kinda complicated. Items equals tabs. Okay, so let me try this dot one. I'm just gonna see if that crashes. Because I'm not totally sure why it would. Definitely something wrong with it. Okay. Okay, so I guess I need like to have an items list for some reason. So I'll just put item here, tabs. I'll just make that some random variable. It doesn't have to be reactive, really. Can I just do like logs terminal? Okay, so now this combines tabs. Let's get this item. And this can show this, the terminal, hopefully. Okay, I guess that worked. I guess. I wonder if I can just remove this. Like, equals whatever. Okay, and that didn't crash anything either, which is great. A title and a content attribute. Huh. A Alternatively, you can provide an integer to loop through it and create X tabs. You can then use the individual slots, item title, whatever, and item content, whatever. I think that's what I want to do. In which case, can I do items equals 2? Not do any of that? Okay, okay. Item title.x is a slot. Item title key, item content key. Why can't I just have a list of titles? Well, it did say that if you have a list, if I do like this with a title entry and a content entry, then I can overwrite that by setting item content dot whatever. I think. Yeah, because it says can be overridden here. But I think that'd be too much work. I think I just want to do this. Like here I can put... it should be... Yeah, I'll just make it terminal for now. Really, I want terminal to be the second. The second one of these. And it has the quotes. Great, so that's kind of doing what it's supposed to do. Now all I need is a way to make this take up the entire height. And make the terminal take up the entire height. Here's the bar, here's the content. There's a content wrap. Would this be height 100? Or height auto? Guess auto didn't work. Well. And this thing is only 24 pixels for some reason. Oh, this is so weird. I guess I don't want this border around the terminal anymore. Like, I have the terminal with this decoration. But I don't know if I need that now. And honestly, maybe I never should have had that decoration in the first place. To have, like, separation of responsibilities or whatever. I'll see what happens if I just get rid of the styling. Close. Actually, I hope the editor doesn't do that. Doesn't look like it does. Yeah, that's doing what it's supposed to do. But this can't be allowed to expand like forever. Terminal. Okay. Maybe it does still need that styling. Like the same styling, but just kick off that background. Not quite. Well, only if its parent was at 100% height. Can I control that? Content class. So maybe... CSS class to the tab content. I'm not sure if that's what I want. Here's the bar, here's the content wrapper. And then here's the content. So height 100% on this won't work. Okay, I'll try using content class and then setting it that way. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, that didn't do it. The bar... This doesn't even have the 100% height. Does this have it? I actually don't know what has it. Content class equals tab content. Why did that not do anything? Wonder... Here. Okay, that's kind of useless. I guess all I would have to do is enforce a height on the terminal, I think. So I did height 400 pixels. I think that worked. If I go down more, it holds to that. So that's doing what it's supposed to do. It's just that 400 pixels is super arbitrary. Wait, where's the bottom of the... Oh, this is a... No, wait, where's the bottom of this? I don't know why I can't see the bottom, like, line or whatever. Because it has it here. Is the terminal covering it? It was, I think. Yeah, it was. Okay. So if I was going to do that, I'd want this to be somewhere around 300, but that'd be pretty silly. Probably wouldn't deal well with resizing either. Okay, so this content class thing basically didn't work at all. I wonder if I can... Okay, I'm gonna take the styling off of this. Well, off of that. Then I'm gonna have to struggle to do this with Flexbox. So this, if I add display flex to the content, direction column, I think that's what I want. And here, flex like 1. Well, that didn't help. Should be stretch. But stretch didn't work either. I wonder if I can actually do a height and do a WebKit fill available. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, so I think the next thing I'll have to try is here, the content wrap. This has to be... Oh no, the parent of this. This has to be display flex, I think. Make it columns that... No. And make that column. And this, if this has flex 1... No, that didn't do it. Do I want a line self-stretch? Or justify? Nope. Oh, the tabs. Now this isn't 100%. Maybe if this has a height 100? I hate CSS. This I feel like... Okay, so that worked. Now I feel like actually... Wait, height 100? Okay, that would work. Then this... Maybe this can have flex 1? Flex something. Auto, sure. But W tabs, this needs to have... a flex style. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then height 100, I think. Right, so that works. I wonder if there's something other than 100 that does this. I'm surprised WebKit fill available doesn't work. But whatever. Wait, 100 actually seems wrong. Why wouldn't 100 mean 100% of the parent? Oh, it does. Wait. Can I skip that and just make this have like a flex something? Flex 1? Guess not. Okay. If I give this height 100% and this flex... Wait, why isn't this not flexing? It was the content wrap. So this has height 100. Okay, what if I make this height 100 and this not flex? Okay, so I need both. The tabs need height 100 and the content wrap needs flex 1. I'd prefer if that didn't need flex 1. Well, let me just redo this, see how it does now. So this, its parent isn't tall enough, and its parent isn't tall enough. The W tabs is tall enough. There's a wrapper, and then there's the content. So here, if I just did height, is there any height? No, there's nothing that works here. Man. Unless I did something crazy. Even that didn't work. Uh-oh. What'd I do? I just need basically height 100 on everything. So this. The content wrap. The content itself. And then the terminal. I think that's what I have to do. Whoops. There we go. Is there any better way to do that? I guess not. If it didn't have this wrap thing, it'd be a lot easier, but oh well. So W, basically this. So to do that for the wrapper, then that for the content, then the terminal. I'll just put this directly on the component. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, let's see if this, close. Okay, so that doesn't do what it's supposed to do at all. It needs a max height or something like that. One of these needs a max height. Or like overflow scroll, something like that. Actually, maybe now I can go back to this and have that old do this sort of thing. I don't know if that updated on the fly. It didn't. Oh, I didn't even save it. I'll just refresh again. Okay, now that works. Okay. Yeah, remind myself not to do that ever again. Okay, so if I just made all these margins 0, I think that would actually look more natural, since it's already in this container. So this 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, I think that looks more natural. Yeah, and I could round this out more if I wanted to. Great. One tab down. Now as for the logs, I actually want the logs to be first. I guess it's basically just a text box. So I make this log things, put logs here or something like that. Okay, I guess maybe I shouldn't worry about styling this. It would be really nice if all of the Python standard out went here. That would be really natural. To be able to write the code over here and then print it right to there. I guess I could just use another instance of whatever it is, jQuery terminal, but I kind of hate jQuery terminal. And I can't even find the terminal. Test console. Console HTML. Yep, that is still jQuery terminal. When's the next release of this? No, it's at 18.1. Oh, and MD Boom released it. That's cute. Destroy all proxies created in JX proxy call. Oh, I changed the calling convention. For calling a JavaScript function from Python. So that any proxied arguments are automatically destroyed at the end of the function call. And it's a breaking change. Although, I don't think I ever destroy these on my own. Any proxied arguments are automatically destroyed at the end of the function call. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have been doing that. But I wasn't. Okay. I think it should definitely be white on black for sure. But maybe for now I should just focus on finding a way to put this all here in a way that makes sense. Like, did I just put logs like a variable here? What is that? I also start out as an empty string. Actually, I'll make it put logs here. So that should basically look the same. And now I put a new line. New line. And I don't know if this is how you concatenate strings. Guess not. String.prototype.repeat. Okay. Okay, so this is overflowing the box. So I'll need some sort of like scrolling. Can't just be this. It needs to be like something like that. This needs like an overflow scroll. Nope, that didn't work. If it had like max height 100% and then overflow scroll, that might do it. Unlike that, where here it's just expanding the parent. Maybe I just have to do the same thing that I did with the terminal thing? Div style equals whatever. I should comment this. Put here a div. With just a background color. And it's not here at all. Inherit, that kind of works. Wait. Why does it have those borders? Okay, I'll just do that for the heck of it. So does this mean that if the content is too much, would I add something? Guess I can't add an element here. Or can I? Okay, I want this to be just like a ton of spam. Okay, that's not doing what I want it to do at all. Maybe there's a component, some sort of component for like showing a bunch of text. A text area? Not quite. No auto-grow and resizable. I mean, it should be possible to make this write only. Making it unreactive to user interactions. But I don't want it to be faded. The search JavaScript logs component. I feel like this isn't supposed to be that hard. I'm just not good at it. Maybe I do actually need the jQuery terminal here. But I hate that thing so much. Make this have height inherent, and also make this gray or something. A little less annoying. Oh, the log's there. Still doing the same thing. Man, even with a max height. Like, it isn't super clear. I guess most of the parents of this component. Jeez, this even overflowed the tabs. Yeah, you can't even see the bar. Anyway, this has height 100%. This has height 100%. This is height 100%. What if I do max height? I do something smaller. 50%. Okay. Okay, this is sort of... This is like trying to do the right thing, I think. What if I do max height 100%? I'll do height 100%. Then like overflow hidden. This got super quiet. That's a little better. This is still overflowing. It isn't doing overflow hidden, basically. Why? I don't know why it's going to this height. Like the height it's starting at. Maybe what I don't want to have... I don't want the logs to be that high. It's right out at the start. Maybe this starts out empty. And now, if I update the logs... So... Okay, well now it's letting them overflow, which is what I want. So if I do this within onMounted, at the end of onMounted or whatever, now I do logs that value equals put logs here. I think that worked. Let's see. Nope. Didn't like that either. Oh, it's because 100% is too high, actually. That kind of makes sense. This should be like WebKit fill available. But it's not working. W tabs. This should be a height 100% though. This probably shouldn't. This should be some sort of WebKit fill available. I think. I'm gonna have to focus this thing primarily around how the logs work. But I don't think height 100 is actually appropriate here. Maybe this one needs to be styled the same way the terminal is. I don't know if that worked or not. Okay, I think that worked. Maybe? Why is there this padding? Okay, don't want that there. Maybe I do. No, I don't think so actually. I think the padding should go on the logs thing. Okay, now I can see if overflow scroll. Okay, that's what I want, I think. I think. Why are the lines wrapping? Not totally sure where the lines are wrapping. Content. So this is on the div. Here, height 100. So here I'll do overflow scroll. Oh my god. It says overflow hidden. Is overflow here twice? Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. Okay, that's kind of better. If I can get rid of this padding. Following that, it'll be basically fine. And I'll just want to change the text colors. It still has that padding. Why? 3 tabs, double underscore content, this. I put padding 0 here. That's super annoying because the same is the same selector that's done here, and my selector didn't work. Maybe this is where I can use that content class thing from whatever it was. with tabs. So I do this and just see where that gets added to the HTML. It gets added here, which is where I want to get rid of the padding. So maybe, I feel like this isn't gonna work. If I go to the tab content, if I create a class here, wait, where did I go? Maybe that'll do it. But I think it won't. Yeah, it didn't. Dang. The option, that makes the option pretty useless if, yeah, there's my selector here. Okay. So that doesn't work and that doesn't work. What I'll have to do is probably add an ID to this or something like that. Let's see what CSS can do for me. So type selectors I don't have, class selectors. Exclamation important. Bad practice, you say. Okay, so maybe I can not do the bad practice thing. Actually, wait, what does the single space do? My ID span. And dot container div, and these are in the opposite order, aren't they? Or div dot container. Any div element that is a child of any element with a class name of container. This is for divs that have a class name of container. Okay, so maybe what I want here if I do this, space, and then this, then maybe I can put padding 0 there. Okay, looks like that worked. Great. That basically does what I want. Okay, let's change the background color to something that isn't crazy. And then text color to probably white. Sure, that looks fine. Ish. Now this div can have padding. So do PA2. Okay, I think that'll look a little slightly better. Now, when this has logs, they'll be kind of readable. Logs.value. Okay, so let's do that. Now, just to test this, try to test this. Let me go back to, let me go to both these catches, and then there's an error. I mean, errors aren't strings. So I can't just paste an error there. Oh, just two string? Okay, so maybe what I can do is I can emit like set error with this. This is for the setup. I'll just do that one for now. And what this will do is update the logs, basically. Error.toString. Or not equals, but I want to append it. This should be error. Okay. And if I guess that worked. I is not defined. I guess I don't want that entire trace back. But if I replace this with a different error, it did replace it, which I guess what all I could expect. If I extend the string, and cat string one dot concat. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll mess something up. Okay, so now it caused an error here. That worked, I guess. I'll put like slap.radius plus equals like 3. It needs a new line. I guess we should have the new line at the end. Like this? What happened? Oh. I don't know if I escape that. It still doesn't have a new line. Why? Why? Put backslash in twice? I don't see why that would help. Maybe this... Maybe JavaScript by default doesn't do that? Oh, JavaScript has... Oh, I might have to do like a break tag or something. Yeah. To BR. That's annoying. Okay. Well, I guess since I'll also want to include the any new lines that occur in the toString. This should just be its own function. It really should. It should be like append error. And this should just be called error. Function. So I have this, or it should be concat. Logs equals logs.concat. Actually, this dot toString dot concat this dot replace whatever. That log, let be logs.value. Now, when I emit that error, it'll call append error. I think with the same argument. Maybe. No, that time it just did nothing. No, maybe because I didn't save that. I should probably actually refresh it too. Now it's just doing that, the BR thing. This just isn't showing new lines. Wait. Back R. Back R? Or N or something? I don't know, new line not working. Seems like a weird thing to search. Or organize your text into paragraphs. I think this is just regular HTML. But BR isn't doing anything here. Although this isn't being interpolated into HTML. Back R, back N. Or just back in. Oh, back in didn't work. I already saw. Well, that value dot split. I'll just try that. I'm not super confident it'll work. Still didn't work. Man, that's really annoying. I wonder how it looks if this is an array. If I do that, yeah, it doesn't... It doesn't actually break them. A backslash and then... Let me try that. A backslash and then an enter. And then B. That didn't work either. Yeah, that doesn't count. Well... Oh, maybe I can use grave quotes. Maybe. like this. Wait, what does it not like about this? Doesn't need the close parentheses. Why does it not like that? You probably can't have this new line, I guess. Okay, now I have no idea what it's doing. Or complaining about. Okay, this close parentheses. Nope, same story. Okay. I'm going to go, I guess, search the internet on how to do new lines. And this is also, I think this is also suppressing spaces. Or is it? This is traceback whatever. There's a new line in... Oh, maybe that is just one space. No, that's two spaces. So that's suppressing that too. And then there's a new line. It looks like the second new line is working. Maybe I can print... What if I just printed this? That has a new line. Maybe I need the repper or whatever. String of whatever. There's JSON.stringify. View, show escape characters in a string. And this actually shows it working. Oh, this has a double backslash. Okay, so A \\n B. It still didn't work. Okay, well, that's fun. Maybe it needs spaces between it, but that'd be really silly too. Oh no, it showed that. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how JavaScript does its string interpolation. But I'm gonna do that in the next stream and call it there for now. So, thanks for watching.